For someone that's not from around here, that's drawing.
Next stop, Lincoln Boulevard. Bound towards Westfield Station via John Garland. Line 1, fourth page. Line 1, fourth Line 1, fourth page.
No, hasta eso no fue problema porque no tuve papel.
Line 1. Please stand clear of the doors. Arriving at Museum. Museum Station. Doors open on the left. Line 1, fourth page. Please stand clear of the doors.
es que me facilita mi teléfono. Well, hello. Let me turn on this microphone. Hello again, folks. Yeah, I'm taking you on another one of my expeditions. We're on Bloor Street now. Bloor Street West. There's no north for Bloor Street. And we're right outside the museum. I'm not planning on going in. I noticed that there was an alley or a lane right next to it. It looks like green space, and I wanted to see what it's like. At this point, there's no such thing as green space because all the leaves are down. But what I'm expecting to see are many, many trees that are missing the leaves. And this is where it starts. So here goes. I've walked around there many times, and well, for many, probably 2 or 3 times that is, but for someone that's not from around here, that's how many. That's a lot. So yes, I had no idea that this was here. Just happened to see it while looking through the map, and I thought it would be a nice place to pass through. You know, in my mind, I've been saying, man, for a place like Toronto and stuff, for a large developed metro area and stuff, I've seen other videos where there are spots that are wide open and it's only for pedestrians. I was saying, where are those lanes? Where are those lanes? I wonder where those are. And finally found one. These are, well, it's wide. The paved area isn't that wide, but the rest of it is wide. There's unpaved paths. It's pretty wide, and it's just for pedestrians. I found one and I decided that I would use it. Might as well. It's a good walking area, a good walking spot. Nice and quiet. There's a little bit of construction going on over there. But it's quiet enough.
Wonder why.
I don't know why I'm falling. Just about to get to the streets. I think after we get there, we're going to be right on Queen's Park. Plan on walking through there. There should be a large monument somewhere in the middle.
There's a museum right by there, isn't there?
Statue of King Edward, equestrian statue. I believe we're heading back to Queens Avenue, name of the road there. Yeah. Some kids playing. Fun little spot. Yeah, look at this place, this little part under the bridge here. Nice little drawing. Under there. Some artwork. I believe what we're looking at here is a Parliament building. Sure, if I'm wrong, someone will correct me. Yeah. And there are statues and stuff all over this place. Here's the front view. Hopefully I can cross somewhere around here. I was hoping to find a crossing, but there was none. None that was close at least. Yeah, these buildings are facilities within the University of Toronto. So I wanted to add a little bit more flair to my walks, just adding topics and opinions. This area is College Street. Yeah, I'm gonna head west on here. Yeah, so I wanted to do a little bit more on my walks, right? Like just having discussions. So I was looking through the comments on my videos and stuff. I mean, I don't mind comments. I really like comments. I would like to see more of them. Definitely like to see more of them. But I got a really funny one. Got a really funny one recently. It's like, okay, I posted a video and I got a comment, and guy said to me, "Oh, busy doing nothing." I mean, those who know, right? Those who know, they know, and those who don't, they don't. I mean, yes, might see me walking, I just have a camera and walking, doing, might seem like it's not very much, right? I mean, compared to other things, it probably isn't very much, but I'm sure I'm sure there are other things that involves much less work as well. There are other things that involves way less work than what I'm doing here right now. I mean, I could just be sitting on a couch watching TV. I'd say that's nothing. But if you know how much it takes to like record video, then transfer it over to a different medium, like to your computer and stuff, then use editing software, prepare it, search, look up music, and not just any music, look up the right music for that goes with the video and stuff. You would never say that I am busy doing nothing. This takes a lot of work. You wouldn't believe how much work it takes to do. And yeah, it's not anybody who can do it. There are people who would have given up a long time ago, and there are many people who are trying to discourage me from continuing. Not encourage me to give up, but discourage me from continuing. Yeah, many people you wouldn't believe. It is hard work. I mean, at this point, I may not be getting a penny for doing it, but I enjoy doing it. I mean, when you're doing this, you have to ask yourself, are you enjoying it? Do you like doing what you're doing? And if you do, then, I mean, there are no more questions to ask after that. You enjoy doing it, so do it. Ah. Yeah, I suspect I'm at the road that I'm planning to turn on. So this might take a little longer. Yeah. I could have crossed, but I only just realized that
There's 3 steps in and it hasn't turned.
this is actually where I need to turn. So I'm gonna have to wait for this one. Yeah, my guess is that it was probably somebody trying to start an argument online and stuff. And yeah, if you knew me, you wouldn't do that. I mean, yeah, I see it, I read it, delete. I have no time to waste. Yeah, I didn't expect to see this. Some interesting architecture here. Yeah, these may be domes. They look great nonetheless. Yeah. You never know what you'll find until you decide to walk the streets. I mean, traditionally, when you think of work, I mean, you think of someone in an office dressed in a suit. Yeah, I used to think the same thing too, actually. I mean, I grew up thinking of work being, hey, you have to go to work every day, you need to have a boss. And I did try it. I tried it, I worked hard at it. I really enjoyed it as well. I really enjoy doing it right now, and believe it or not, I would really like to be, I would have really liked to be sitting at an office and working. I mean, however, it's just not in the cards for me. I just don't think it's in the cards for me. Because, I mean, the thing about it is, I am kind of the extreme non-traditional person. I am at the extreme end of non-traditional, if you ask me. And I mean, it's just my opinion and stuff. I'm sure some folks may disagree, and who cares? But I think I am. Some either some kind of graffiti on the side of a building over there, or I guess if the person had permission, it's not graffiti. It's a drawing. But yes, I mean, for me, I'm the first person in my immediate family to go to a secondary school. I'm the only person in my immediate family to have gone to a community college, and I'm actually the first person to have graduated university within my immediate family as well. And I mean, I'm not boasting, I'm not gonna say I'm the smartest thing ever, but well, I mean, I'm not, because yeah, if I knew what I was supposed to know, if I was a smart person, why would I be walking on the street right now? So I don't consider myself to be a smart person. But I know a little bit. Only a little. Enough, I would say. I know enough. I know what I should know. Yes, now going back to topic of work. I mean, when I get into doing something that I enjoy, I give it everything. I give it everything. I push hard to succeed. I push harder than most people. We're at the Art Gallery of Ontario. At one point I tried to record in there, and someone pretended that they didn't know what was the meaning of recording. And they asked me to check with security to see if I could do it. I mean, it's like, wow. I mean, I think that staff would know before security would, but I just took my exit. Oh well. Yeah, that was my experience with the art gallery. I mean, in terms of speaking of traditional work, I really enjoyed it. I'm very competitive with what I do, and I try to make sure that I'm better than. And who thinks of better? It's just doing a good job and pushing hard to make sure you achieve. It's not about thinking about I'm better than this person or I'm better than that person. It's about doing your job, making sure that you know what you're doing, and pushing yourself towards achieving it. And this is what I do when I'm working. Apparently, some folks were not able to compete with me on doing that, and so, like, they weren't able to compete with me in doing that because, I mean, things that you would never find, I found, and while everyone else were busy doing other things, I found quite a bit of stuff, and I was pretty successful. I mean, I'm into IT, and I work hard. So I was able to find quite a few things, stop quite a few things from happening that shouldn't have been happening, and I guess I was doing my job too well. And I guess because some folks couldn't compete with me on the job, they decided to compete with me on bullshit. Since I'm not so good at bullshit, I guess they won. So I basically got pushed out of that job and moved somewhere else to some other department, and I guess it was more of the same thing. It's amazing that it's amazing how people would actually would actually let a project fail or cause a project to fail because they do not like someone on their team. Or because they do not like someone working on the project, they would cause the project to fail. They would refuse to provide information, pretend that they do not understand, all sorts of stuff. And I mean, all you're trying to do is do your job, and asking questions that anybody who knows anything is gonna ask, and you, I mean, it gets like pulling teeth. When it gets like pulling teeth and stuff, you might as well just throw your hands up and say, hey, I give up, I'll go somewhere else. There's way more to life than this. And because there's way more to life than struggling and fussing with people and stuff, I guess you might as well do your own thing. You might as well do your own thing and push it towards success. And I mean, when success or failure depends on you, might as well give it everything you got. I mean, that's one less thing to worry about. You do not need to worry about like asking for information of people who really do not want to answer you and stuff like that. And they pretend they don't understand what you're saying. Blah blah blah. Fussing and fighting all the time. People refusing to go to meetings with you. People refusing to attend meetings or accept your meeting invites. It's like, okay, whatever. Yeah, and I know that my job does not depend on it anymore. I mean, if I try to get a meeting with somebody and you refuse, hey, you're not the only one I could find this information from. I can get this information elsewhere. It isn't like it's a state job where you're the only one who has this information anymore. I am using public information now, information that's available everywhere. So if I ask somebody, don't answer, they don't want to talk to me, so, okay, let's find it somewhere else. Because there's a vast amount of places where I could get my information right now.
So she's like, okay, well,
Right now I'm on Queen Street West. Yeah, one of my walks took me here recently. Well, quite a few of them. Maybe 2 or 3 of my walks took me here.
It kind of makes sense though when you're like so kind of.
Right now we're very, very close to Graffiti Alley. It's on the other side of this block of buildings here. I plan on doing it again. The first time I went there, I took some vertical shots. Well, the first and only time I went there. I plan on going there again and get some regular video. That's probably going to be my next walk. Yeah, if you look, you could see some of it here in this alley. There's some over there too. It's all around this area. You can see some graffiti. I mean, that's another non-traditional job. I'm sure there are people who started this as just a hobby and they've turned it into something that they get paid for. I mean, it's crazy, right? Stuff that you would think is so simple when you think about it. There's stuff that should be so simple. I mean, handling disputes and everything like that in an office, you'd think, yes, this is easy stuff. I mean, most people don't want to be fighting in an office and stuff. And I mean, sometimes, I mean, these things crop up and you would think, hey, with so much conflict resolution courses that they offer and everything like that, you think that HR would be the smartest people around in terms of solving stuff, but they jump towards defending the company and whether you're right or wrong. I mean, if the person at fault jumps and gets a lawyer, even though you're right, you're gonna be stuck with HR is going to throw you under the bus. Because, I mean, they're going to protect themselves. That's the first thing they're going to do. So, yeah. And if you don't know that and you're entering into this like with the best interest of the company in mind, I mean, you're gonna make them the happiest people ever because when you get thrown under the bus, you'll have no defenses at all, and that's what they would like. So yeah, I mean that's just the way the world is actually. So I guess it's just protect yourself. If you don't know now, you know. If you didn't know now, you know. Yeah, I mean, when all this kind of stuff was going on, there were some folks who tried talking to me, and well, not really talking to me. They would just throw comments here and there, and like saying, yeah, there was a phrase that one guy said. I think snitches are gonna get stitches. Yeah, that's what he said, and I didn't quite understand what he said until I got my until I got my stitches. Going into it all idealistic and stuff, I got quite a few stitches. Yeah, but oh well, that's life. You live and you learn. Yes, I mean, yeah, one thing I'm going to tell you, and that's my advice to you, if you ever get into any kind of dispute at work, I mean, in the traditional work environment, like where, I mean, you're having problems with somebody or with your coworkers, and for some reason you have to go and take it to HR. Before you even consider taking it to HR, first lawyer up. That's my advice to you. If it's gotten that bad that you need the help of HR to resolve it, don't even worry about HR. Just get a lawyer, because HR is just going to go into full defense mode, and it doesn't matter who goes down. I mean, if you go down and if you're in the strongest position, HR is gonna do their best to put you down, and that's what you need to think of. So lawyer up. If there's a problem, just lawyer up. That's my advice to you, and not like the lawyer is your friend, but I mean, at least you're going to go into it with your eyes open. You're gonna have more information. I mean, this is kind of an area of law where, I mean, it's probably in the lawyer's best interest to help you out. I mean, because they're likely to make more money working with you than for working with the organization, or working in the interest of the organization you're bringing in, which is your employer. So, yeah, you're better off getting a lawyer, and you think, oh, this is something that can be resolved easily, and yeah, I don't need to get a lawyer. This is a simple thing. Just go talk to HR and they're going to talk to that person. No, sir. HR is going to protect themselves no matter what. I mean, protect the company, that is. And if you end up suffering, as long as they don't get hurt and they don't have to shell out money for what's happening, they're good. They're good with it. I mean, yeah, there might be nice people there, but their job is to protect the company. It's sad, but the truth. That's what they're paid to do. Yeah, we're just coming upon a park here. Cool little drawing. Nice little piece of artwork. This is the park. We have some older houses around here. Lots of character, whichever one you prefer. Amazing houses. Ah, shoot! God damn. Oof. Just tripped over a piece of metal that was kind of curved on the edge. It's so low that it was so low that I couldn't see it, and if I had been going faster, I probably would have damaged my shin. Kind of hurts, but I'm okay. Cool little playground. I think there's ice on top. Yeah, it's a nice rink. Lots of folks skating. Yeah, there's another part further in where they're playing hockey. I never actually learned how to skate myself. I have really good balance, so it probably would be pretty easy and stuff, but yeah. It's a cool spot for the kids. All right. Think I'm gonna call it. There's some more artwork right next to this amazing looking house. Hockey rink right over there. Yeah. And we're on Dundas right now. Just crossing Dundas. Yeah, I hope it isn't too dark.
Did you have to take time off work at this time?
Like when I first got this camera, yeah, I waited until I got the filters for it and decided to put on the filter and do my walking and stuff. And it just always seemed so dark. Apparently this is a very sensitive camera and you really need to do adjustments and stuff. Need to do quite a few adjustments for it. There's a little church. think Woodmif Ukrainian Orthodox Cathedral. Cool. There's some more artwork over there in this parking lot. Yeah, I enjoy seeing the artwork. Yeah, it's just amazing the artwork that they place on the sides of buildings. And some folks might not like it so much, but I do. It's beautiful. I mean, something I would have liked to learn. It's definitely something I would have liked to learn, but when I was growing up, and yeah, none of the schools that I went to actually taught art, so I never got the exposure. Did some rough drawing and stuff, but I mean, I never actually got the chance to take an art class or to say I had an art teacher or something. So that's a talent that kind of went to waste. So I'm in college again. It's interesting. Yeah, this is where I turned. Yeah. Let me just be sure. Pretty sure that was part of my route. my planned route, and it's kind of snowing, so I'm gonna shelter a little bit.
Hello?
No, I'm not going on college. I'm not sure why I thought I was, but I'm not. It's weird that I'm back to college again. Means that I've circled around, but I'm not doing college. Hope the rain stops soon. It's light, but I can feel it. It's more snow right now. Oh boy. I should get in the habit of bringing my umbrella with me when I'm going somewhere. Because apparently you never know when you're gonna get some snow. You never know when you're gonna get some rain. That seems to be the theme around here. Here's some more artwork. There's a small park. I hope you guys can see it properly. Some more artwork on the side of the building here.
Oh, there.
Yeah. And the buildings. Those that I always enjoy seeing. It's amazing. There's a junior and senior high school there, I think. King Edward Public School, that's where we're passing here. On the right. I hope the weather cooperates. If not, this recording will be cut short. Oh, it's still going. Thought it was about to stop, but it's still going. my battery is starting to die, so I'm gonna have to